Hello, my name is Alessandra and this is Cooking with Ale. With this channel I wanted to show everyone who's interested in Italian cuisine that cooking Italian dishes is not difficult, doesn't require any particular skill or advanced skill, any fancy tool or any expensive ingredients. You just need a lot of love for cooking and a little bit of time. Let's start with our first recipe. Today we're gonna make a very famous Italian dish. It's very easy, but it is often mistreated abroad and it's not cooked properly. So today I'm gonna show you how to make a perfect carbonara pasta using spaghetti, guanciale, eggs and grated pecorino cheese. At the end we'll also add a little bit of pepper. Let's start by putting a pot filled with water on the stove. Now we have to start cutting the guanciale, which is the cheek lard from the pork. If you want, or if you can find guanciale where you live, you can also use bacon. We Italian like to be very fussy about our traditional recipes, but actually we don't really know when carbonara was created. But one of the stories about the creation of carbonara tells us about a Roman chef who during World War II created this dish using the few ingredients he had available at the time, which were bacon and eggs, which were taken from the Allies' rations. So yeah, we don't know if that's the true story about how carbonara was born, but I allow you to use bacon. Now it's time to cook our guanciale. If you're using bacon, and your guanciale does not have as much lard as the guanciale does, you can add a little bit of oil to the pan. Otherwise, it's not really necessary. So we turn on the stove. When the pan is hot, we put our guanciale in the pan. You don't want your guanciale to get too crispy because in that case it will release too much flavor and will cover everything else. So we're gonna turn it off. And now we just remove it here and we let it cool down. By now the water will have reached boiling point. So we add a little bit of salt. And then we add our spaghetti. Now, there's no need to add oil to the pot. If you don't want the pasta to stick to it, just stir it every once in a while. Just don't leave it there because it will really stick to the pot. But don't add oil, please. While it cooks, we're gonna make our egg sauce, let's call it like that. Now we can start with the egg part of the recipe. Let's call it the egg sauce. For this part we'll just need the egg yolks, so we're gonna separate the yolks from the whites. And then we're gonna mix the yolks with our pecorino cheese. Pecorino cheese does have quite a strong flavor, so if you don't like it or if you can't find it in your area, you can just use Parmigiano instead, Parmesan cheese. Let's add the cheese. And we already have quite a creamy sauce. There's no need to add cream or milk. Please don't. You're gonna make me cry. Just the egg is enough and the cheese. There you go. When our pasta is ready, we drain the water from it. And then we add the pasta to our guanciale. We stir it a little bit. Don't turn on the stove. We don't want the pan to be too hot. That's why we cooked the guanciale before. If the pan is hot, we will get scrambled eggs. So just stir a little bit, and then you can add the eggs. I actually added a little bit of egg whites because it looked a little bit dry to me. So if it does, just add a little bit of egg whites. No, as I told you, no cream, no milk. See, you clean your plate like this. Now you stir it again. Look how creamy it already is. There's no need for anything else. Now we just need to plate it. So we take our pasta. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna dump it all in. There you go. Now we add a little bit of more pecorino cheese. Just sprinkle it on top. And a little bit of pepper. And this is our Italian pasta alla carbonara. Buon appetito! I hope you like this video. If you have any question about the recipe, just comment below or visit the channel's Instagram page. Also, if you want to try these recipes at home, you can send me the pictures and I will post them on Instagram as well. Thank you for watching.